welcome to Tibalt's Apprentice. If you want to just see the games, you can jump right about 5 minutes in and see what's going on here. I'm going to do what I never do. Let's build a deck from scratch. I'm looking for Peer into the Abyss and Sheoldred. I thought those two might work well in concert with each other. I don't know though. We'll see. That's actually quite a bit mana to spend. 7 mana for a sorcery. But what do we know? We know we need Sheoldred. So let's make sure to get a creature. That'll narrow it down a little bit. If I spelled better, I probably would have typed her entire name in and she would have just popped up. Let's make sure we've got 4 of those. There is a certain type of deck building where you just put 9 of everything, rather 9 different cards and a play set of each. But Lich, that is not a creature card, that's an enchantment. And let's see here, I believe I spelled it wrong, so yes. Let me check my spelling. Dyslexia is it's a challenge. Anyhow, so I need the correct spelling of Lich in there. Will help me find the card that I want just a little bit faster. Let's go down here. I'm not sure how this is going to work with Sheoldred, but that should lead to some interesting interactions. Now, might glitch with the audio and the graphics. Sorry about that. So, moving on here, I have the Lich. What else do I need? I know I don't want to be attacked. I know I need mana. So, for building this deck, do I just make it black good stuff? Perhaps that's the way to go. Let's see. Alright. I don't want to be attacked, so Revenge of Ravens should help a little bit. I don't want to be attacked by their creatures, so Chupacabra should get rid of their creatures. That's a good idea. What else would be good? It's somewhat hobbled, but when you're forced to play with Arena, with cards that don't exist that are only for Arena, I guess you should not limit yourself. I suppose Meathook Massacre would be the way to go also in this deck. This is a first draft of the deck. I am making it up on the fly. Ritual of Soot will wipe out everything. Clear the board for the smaller creatures. I think mid-game is where this thing will excel. So, I need to take out early threats. I need to get ahead on mana. I will need to get ahead on controlling the board. Yeah, there's that annoying A symbol in the corner for Arena only cards. They're awful. Anyhow, enough about that. Moving on to that. Sanguine. Do I want to go for anything else with the blood? I don't know. I guess I'm forced to use Arena cards. I've only got 1 of those. It does do other things. Probably not the most exciting. I should move on to... Let me see. Let's do something else. We're going to... I think just going with good stuff. Let's go with our basic creatures. We're going to get some... not going to do recursion. Not going to lifelink and haste. Let's get a little bit ahead on life. Let's get some attacks in. Again, this is a test deck, so I'm not too worried about it. I could go for the sleeper, but I think the threat of building up a creature is good. Well, this right here, obviously, so I can get the mana that I need early game. So even if they do kill it, I've got a blocker and get some value. And let's go back here. Let's add that Knight of the Ebon Legion. The threat of being able to pump that up if I get through adds a little bit of value to it. And then let's see where we're at here. Okay. Okay, this is just going to be a junk deck. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so we're going to get straight into the games here. I was actually going to not talk through these, just let them play. But let's see how the deck actually works. So I've got a first turn play, no second, but I do have the mana that I need to get along. That's mana base is maybe a little bit weak. I probably need to be able to take out specialty lands. So, they're going to peer into my hand and see what to take. Well, I kind of don't care, because when you've got a play set of everything in there, there's a good chance that you're going to get back to what you need. This isn't specifically a combo deck. Oh, they're going to try to poison me. Great. Since this isn't specifically a combo deck, I'm free to do what I need to when I need to. I'm hoping that I have coverage. I guess I don't mind trading that. I want to put off taking those blood counters, but the Revenge of Ravens should help a little bit, but if I get poisoned down to 10, that's no good, so we can't have those doubling. We'll get that out of there. From there, where do we go here? Oh, they're just going to go ahead and use another one of those arena cards just to search them. Top of their deck. Something you would never do in a real paper game. But this is a real paper, is it? It's arena, so I should shut up and play. So, let me shut up and play. They're going to scry so they can see what's coming up. Alright, well, I'm going to need a Ritual of Soot. This will slow down the attacks. I don't want to commit to anything. Playing red and green, playing the hammer deck that I've been playing lately, has led me into my typical Mad Saxon attack of just rushing in and killing everything, but oof, this is going to be annoying. They're at 15 life. I think I can trade there. Putting this on the board, putting Sheoldred will put them at a discussion for the cards, or decision for their cards. I don't mind throwing down a blocker there that's going to give me more mana. Even if I lose Sheoldred, I can get it back. Let's go ahead and take out their creature. Again, I don't mind throwing down my second Sheoldred. Alright, so they're going to pull that into... The problem with playing that from the companion zone is the fact that they're down to 6 life. Let's just put them as low as we possibly can. The problem with playing that from the command zone, or from the companion zone, is the fact that I know they only have one in a deck. So if I can take that out, I'll be doing alright. Alright, so here we go. Oh, I don't have the mana. I knew that was too expensive when I put it in there. I'm going to maybe need... Oh, and they're going to look at my hand with... Oh, well, that's fine. I'll take the win. Alright, moving on to the next game. Alright, first turn play, second turn play, third turn... I can start working on getting to that mana quick. And that should be alright. Alright, let's see where we're going from here. Okay. Okay, so as I was saying, this is a pretty decent hand, I think. I've got 2 forms of removal. Mass removal, if it's going to be removal. I don't mind losing my creature if it gives me something in return. Will get me closer to being able to peer into the abyss. So, with that in mind, let's get to it. Man, this is taking forever, and this is on double speed. Alright, let's drop this. Alright, there we go. First turn, second turn, 2 creatures on the next turn. That's not bad. Oh, okay, so they're going for some annoying arena stuff. Yeah, it's... I'm gonna stop. I can't help it, but like I'm gonna try to help it. So let's drop both creatures. Let's fill our board up. We don't care, and that will give us extra mana. So just swing into it, see what they're doing, if they have a plan. Oh, it's going to be a dungeon deck. Interesting. Well, everything there has a 1 toughness. Well, not the squirrel. But let's see if they block first. If they block, then I will use the Meathook for 1. Get rid of all the creatures. I will put a -1 on their squirrel, and I'll give myself a treasure token. I probably should have got another treasure token. Again, when you're playing these decks like this, you're going to have 4 of a kind and going to get them quick. Alright, well that's not bad. I will let them deal with Sheoldred first. Get their life total as low as we possibly can. They do have Death Touch. They are getting to work their way through the dungeon. I think I'm okay with that. And they have yet another one. Yep. Let's get rid of all that. Let's swing in down to 6. This deck is working surprisingly well. But a 3/3. Alright. There was nothing more for them to do. I'll take the win. No problem. Alright. I probably should have looked at this a little bit better. There's no turn 2, turn 3 play. That's not cool. But they're also not surging ahead. Ooh. Okay, that might be a little bit of a problem. I can kill that and whatever they put down. Oh, I don't like that at all. Let's get rid of both of those creatures and set the board back to the beginning. And now they're going to look in my hand and see what they don't want me to use. They don't want me clearing the board again. Well, that's fine. All right. Let's, well, you know the Chupacabra's coming. And another creature, another small creature for me, and another Chupacabra for them. And let's hit them. I do think it's important to keep pressure on the person so that every attack gets them a little bit lower. Again, we want that peer into the abyss to do lots of damage if I can get to that 7 mana. Okay, so from there we will see. Okay, so they're gonna give their rats Death Touch, and oh, they're not gonna swing in with it. All right, let's drop this. Let's just build up our board because we do have that Meathook Massacre coming if necessary. Okay, they don't mind taking some damage. I don't mind getting some mana. And there's the phone. So let's stop for just one moment. Another small interruption. Right along. All right, there's that Meathook Massacre that I was waiting for. Choose the value. Well, let's clear everything on the board. I'll gain some life for it. They're going to get rats for it. That is not good for me. However, if they do attack into me, well, they're going to take some damage to themselves, lowering themselves down to 6. So yeah, I think these two actually work fairly well together. I'm at 20 now, so doing that, yeah, I think, yeah, there's the game for me. Oops. Oh well, not bad though. I can't say I'm disappointed. I'm actually going to play one more game with this. So instead we're going to do 4 out of 4. Win as many as we can instead of just seeing how we do on 3 games. Up against Wizards. This doesn't look good. Alright. Let's put that on the board. Let's get his life total as far ahead as we possibly can. I do have the Meathook, so I'm hoping. Oh, that's not good. And they're just dumping creatures on the board. A Meathook now, followed by a Ritual of Soot next turn. I think that's probably not how I'm going to go. Okay, I just will get through, get the life for this if I can. Now go ahead and do that. Make sure to play things in order. That is going to be a problem. Getting double the cards. Let's put Sheoldred down and see how they deal with that. They may have the direct damage to deal with it. 4/5 has a pretty big butt, so I don't know if they're going to be able to take that. Well, that would take it out for sure. Does a little damage to them. That's fine. Let's go back to Sheoldred, keep the pressure on. They may have yet another card to sweep the board. They're going to bounce that back to my hand instead. Interesting. Well, can't say that it's a bad play. Let's go ahead and attack. If they don't, yep, they're going to block it. So, of course, I'm going to buff it up. And then they're going to bounce that back to their hand. All right, well, let's put this down for a blocker on the... Oh, I hate this person. I hate this person so much. I shouldn't, but I'm going to. There you go. That clears the board. It's just upsetting when they play a card that absolutely breaks the rules of the game and is not. Anyhow, I've complained enough about Arena. Let's just keep pinging away at their life total every single turn. Let's drop this Lich and see what happens. Go ahead and attack. They're down to 3. They're going to take damage for drawing a card, and it goes to my turn. And what happens? We get caught in a horrible, horrible loop. Because now I'm forced to draw my entire deck. I can't lose the game, but I now have to draw every single card. I wonder if I should have had this in... I wonder if I should have had this in the mode so I could break it. If I should have it in full turn. Okay, well, I'm just going to draw my deck out here and see what happens. Wow, yeah, I'm going to draw everything. They'll have a chance to do a little damage to me to make me draw cards, but timer's running out. It's getting lower. It's getting lower. I think when you're locked in a loop like this, I don't think they should charge that against your time. I mean, I can't control anything. They are just drawing my deck out. So my life total's high enough. Can resolve that. Can play. Is there anything I can play? What happens if I play this Ritual of Soot? Nothing. Nothing happens when I play that. I think I may have done myself in. It's very sad. Let's get this on the board. Let's get this on the board so I do have something to block with. Or I have something permanent to sacrifice. Oh, one swing. They didn't feel like dealing with it. I'll take the win. Thanks for watching. We'll have a deck list below, and feel free to make any comments as to the cards I should change. Thanks.